Vintage is so back, and one of the iconic accessories we all wanted back in the 90s and 2000s was a personalized charm bracelet.
Now you can get a true vintage piece right here in the Bay Area. We found the perfect person to chat with about this and show us how she makes this all happen. We want to welcome in Alicia Marazzani, founder of Charmed SF. Alicia, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. These charms have become my entire life, and I'm so happy that people are excited to hear about them.
Yes, so tell us a little bit about Charmed and kind of what you do here.
Yeah, so I do mostly events and pop-ups in the Bay Area, but I also travel trying to get these bracelets in the hands of as many people as I can, because it's such a fun and nostalgic experience, and the feedback I get is so fun, and people are saying it's therapeutic and nostalgic, and they're getting in touch with their inner child, or they're finally getting one of these bracelets for the first time, and I just love making it an accessible and fun experience.
Yeah, and I think that it's just so fun. Like you said, people are just crazy for these right now. Why do you think that these are back and so popular right now?
I think that part of it is that it's unique to everyone. The average bracelet is about 18 charms. So those are 18 different things that you can have on your wrist, on display, be able to talk about or be reminded of at any time. And I think vintage fashion is so popular right now, especially the sustainability aspect, being able to get these things out of storage and source them from people that are just hanging on to them and get them out into the world is so fun for me. And people are excited to have nostalgic and vintage things.
Very cool. So let's talk about what you bring kind of when you go to, like, let's say a pop-up or birthday party, because you can hire you for your birthday party,
yeah,
which
definitely.
I think is so fun. What do we have here? And tell us a little bit about the different pieces.
Yeah, so I made these trays that have a grid on them. So I start by explaining to people how to take the charms off of their strands. I keep them in these strands just because, can you imagine spilling thousands and thousands of charms on accident? It'd be a mess. But I keep them in these strands and keep the similar ones with each other. So when you're ready to take one off of the strand, I teach you how to do it at any pop-up or party. And you can start by sorting through all of the trays that I bring. I bring them in different themes per tray here. And it's great at kids' parties. Sorry.
No. Is there any rhyme or reason to how people should build their bracelet? You know, like what charms should you be picking, or kind of, you know, how do people put in the thought to put it together?
So sometimes people have a really good idea, like they've seen stuff on my social media or other people's social media, and they know what they're looking for. But more often than not, I kind of lead them in the experience. I say, like, what kind of sports are you into? What kind of hobbies do you have? What's your job? And I might have a charm for that. Chances are there's a charm for almost anything. Since these are all true vintage and dead stock, the themes on them can be a little dated, but that's part of the fun. There's charms that say email, there's charms that just say mailbox, and graduation years that kids are coming to my pop-ups and birthday parties and they're finding charms for their birth year.
Wow.
But
instead of their graduation.
they were graduation year charms to begin with.
Amazing. Okay, so let's create a bracelet. Jess and I want to create one, so we're going to let you do the twisting, though, because it seems like you're faster. Okay, so for example, I picked out some of these, so I wanted to do like a pink theme, pink and purple theme. So how do we get started here?
Definitely. So the average bracelet is about 18 charms, which is 2 rows on this grid here. So I have folks pick out the charms that they want and lay them out in the order that they want them. So I can give you this tray here and then start picking out some other charms that you're interested in.
Okay, we have some over here that we kind of scattered around. So I'll do this, and then a blue flower maybe. Love my sis, Jess, this one's for you.
Perfect.
Okay, we loved this little vintage cell phone. I say vintage. It's like a typical cell phone, but it has the numbers on it and everything. It's not
Alicia, so let's have you put this one together here.
Definitely. So we have, let's do one more and get started with this. We have 1 row picked out. I remember you were interested in this clay one earlier.
Yes.
All of the designs on these charms are interesting. Some of them are clay, some of them are stones, some of them are enamel, some of them are welded on. There's a lot of like diversity in the subject matter of the charms, and like I said, a lot of them can be dated, but that's part of the fun, like the cell phone you're talking about. Yes. But I'm just amazed at like the designs that people came up with in the 90s and 2000s to put on these charms, and how relevant some of them still are today.
So if someone wants to hire you maybe for their birthday party, how can they go about doing that?
Yeah, so my website is charmedsf.com, and I have a contact form listed there and also a way to email me. And from there we can talk about more details about your event and figure out if it's something we can make happen. I do private events in the city and can travel outside of the city as well.
Okay, awesome. All right, we're
That is
almost
very
done.
cool. Okay, can we hook that onto Rachel's wrist?
Yeah, so the great thing about these charms is that they have springs on the inside, so they come apart and then come back together on the other side of your wrist. So a lot of people ask me, like, how do I hook it together on my wrist? And I'm like, it's a full circle.
Awesome.
Okay, so here's my finished bracelet.
So cute.
Very, very cute. Yeah, it has some meaningful ones and then just some colorful ones, like little stones and little flowers. So this is very cool. Alicia, we so appreciate you coming today and showing us how to do this.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.